For this variation of back lying leg lifts, we're going to work on strengthening our hip flexors, the muscles in the front of our hip, to get a deeper stretch in our hamstrings, the muscles in the back of our hip. But for an added level of complexity, we're going to be doing it with a bit of an arch in our back. This is going to help tilt our hip bones forwards, making it a bit more challenging for our legs, and make it more similar to positions where we're lifting our leg with a back bend, whether that's a contortion handstand, lifting a leg in a bridge, or positions like that. Because this is a more advanced drill, I'd only recommend it for students who can comfortably get a leg pretty close to their chest when both legs are straight lying on the ground without using your hands, as well as who can already comfortably hold a bridge since we're adding a bit of a back bend in that low back. If that's you, for this drill, we're going to take some kind of a physical support like a yoga block. Foam roller works great, but it's a little bit taller, but feel free to try that, or perhaps a rolled up towel. And I'm leaning back. And I'm going to take my support as close to my hips as I can while I can still have my hips on the ground. So that means if it's on like my very low back, if you've got a gap between your butt and your floor, scoot that block a teeny bit higher. So our starting position, my butt's on the floor, the back of my head, possibly even my shoulders are on the ground. So this block is supporting my arched back. What this is doing is starting to rotate my hip bones away in space. So now my hip bones are pointing a little bit more forwards towards my thighs. From here, keeping my right leg totally straight, toes pointed, I'm going to lift that leg as high as I can without those hips coming off of the ground. So left leg stays down, butt cheeks stay down. Drop that right leg back down. Lift that leg up as high as we can, feeling the squeeze through our quads, front of our hip, lower down with control, aiming for 8 to 12 lifts on each leg. If this feels extremely challenging, you can make the height of your support a little bit lower. A rolled up towel works really great because it's got a bit of a smush, but it's tall enough to give you that arch in your back. To make it a little bit harder, we can make that back support a little bit taller, giving us more of an arch in our back, either rocking your block higher or perhaps using a foam roller.
If you liked this video and you're looking for more free flexibility training advice, there's a lot more where that came from on my website, where I regularly post blog posts with stretching tips, as well as detailed stretch breakdowns like this video. You can check it out at DannyWinksFlexibility.com.